Hey guys, how y'all doing? This is Libby with Reach Works by Libby. I just got back from shopping and thought I would show y'all a few things. We are going to do a project today, but I wanted to show y'all these pretty flowers. I think these are daisies. These are probably daisies too, but they're in blue. I got these from Family Dollar / Dollar Tree store, combined stores. But I went on a flower shopping spree, and I got these magnolias with a little bit of pink in there. They're real pretty. And I got these. These are, oh, I can't pronounce that. Astromeria. I don't know the correct pronunciation, but those are really pretty. So I just went on a spree. These look like daisies too, but they're more like a fall color, but it was the only one they had. Yeah, these are daisies. But I love that smoky purple look. So, and I needed some more greenery, so I got some of this. This is, it just says plastic foliage bush. But it's real pretty. They got 5 stems on these. And we may use one of these today. So I got all that. And I got some of this floral moss. And we're going to use this, not today, but on my next project that I'm putting together. I'm going to tell y'all about that too. I got me some little price tags. So I can put them on my wreaths. And I got this little planter. I'm thinking about doing one of these for Easter. But we'll see about that. I'm not real sure yet. I may just do it for summer. And I had to get me some more frames. And y'all, these were the last 5 frames they had. And I know that I told y'all a few days ago that my store had plenty. Well, they didn't this time. So, but there's 4 or 5 more stores local close by to me, so I'm going to check those out this week. Now, I want to talk to y'all about not today's project, but my next project that I'm working on putting together. I want to do a cowboy boot with flowers in it. I saw one of these on Facebook, and I thought it was just adorable. Now, boots are expensive, so I did not go out and buy a brand new pair of boots to do this with. My nephew had somebody who was getting rid of a pair of cowboy boots and gave them to him. He said he didn't like them, so he said that I could use it for this project. So, I got a donated pair of boots. Some flowers that I've had around forever, and I thought the sunflowers would look really good in there. This is not done, y'all. It's just, I just stuck possible things in here to get a vibe. So, if y'all would be interested in seeing me do this project, let me know in the comments, and we'll work on that Saturday. Well, not Saturday. I've got a funeral to go to Saturday, but maybe Friday. So, y'all let me know. And I'm sorry I didn't go live yesterday, or make a video yesterday. I know I said I was going to, but things have happened and I just couldn't do it. Okay, let me put my stuff away. And let me tell you now about the project we're going to do today. we're going to use this cross frame. I got this at Dollar Tree a couple years ago. And we're going to cover it in ribbon. I got this silky purple here. Now, I hope I have enough to do it. And then I've got these two ribbons here. One's an ombre and one's sheer on the side with diagonal plaid in the middle. Well, it's not plaid, it's not checks either. But anyway. And I thought we would do some flowers in the middle of it with a bow. And if y'all have been following me, y'all know I had an event Saturday that I went to, and y'all, I about froze my tail off. It was so cold. So I'm just getting my glue gun heating up, so that'll be ready to go. Cut this off. And need to pick some flowers. So, I don't have very much purple. I got irises and, yeah. I could go white flowers. Could even go pink flowers because there's pink in here too. So let's go with pink. Let me find some flowers. Okay guys, I found some flowers. We're going to use the greenery I just bought and these little bitty flowers here. And I got two of those. I don't know if we'll use both of them, but that's what we're going to do. Okay. Waiting on the glue gun. Oh, it's ready. Okay, and how I start this is you take this and you're going to bend this around the edge of the frame. And I like to leave a little bit hanging off so I can tuck it under and glue it. But I start it like that, bend it around. Ooh, it's hot. This kind of starts off aggravating, but it gets better, I promise. Okay, let's see. Okay, flip it over. It's hanging off on the end about a ½ an inch. And I'm just going to put glue right on the frame. And I'm going to glue it down. I'm going to do that on both sides. And on the bottom. And you want to pull it tight when you glue it. And I just tuck that in on top of the glue on the bottom right there. Okay. Now we're just going to wrap it at an angle. And you want to pull it tight. This ribbon's being difficult. Glue hanging from me. And you wrap it. I don't know if you can see what I'm doing here. I'm going up at an angle. Making sure you're covering the frame, that's all you're doing. And every once in a while, stop and put down some glue. and it'll help hold everything tight. Ooh, y'all hear my neighbor's dog? Wow. And you got to keep twisting with your ribbon, so that's the aggravating part. Okay. And you just keep wrapping. I may just do that on the floor, it might be easier, yeah. Okay. And you just wrap. Wrap. And when you get to the middle, you're going to come across at an angle. Like so. And you may want to fold it under some so it don't look so bunched up. And these crosses are great to do at Easter time. And when you get to the end, y'all, I hope I got enough of this to do this. You're going to put down some glue. Pull it tight. And you're going to trim that off. Okay, and you have this part done. And you got to come in here and tuck this on the back side. So you want to lay down some glue and tuck that. And then you get a finished look. Like so. Okay, and you're just going to do the same thing going across the sidebars. So once again, you're going to come back here, let it hang over just a little bit so you can tuck it. Glue it down. The other side. Pull it tight, and you're just going to wrap it. And when you get to the middle, you just come across like so. haven't made one of these in a long time. Put some glue down on the back side of it. And wrap it around tight. I bet it's been 3 years since I made one of these. And you want to trim it off. It's best to stop your ribbon on the back side so there ain't none of it hanging off the edge. And that's what it looks like. You can see it up close. I trust that y'all would be more take your time more than I did just then. But anyway. Okay, turn that off. Now we're gonna make a bow to go with this. Use this ombre and the other. I've got my trusty easy bow maker here, and I'm gonna have these tails about 12 inches long. I don't want them super long, but I do want them to flow down just a little bit, and if they're too long I can always trim them up. Okay, you come in at 12 inches for your tail, twist in the middle, and this is going to be not a super big bow, so I'm going to come in at about 5 inches, because I don't want it bigger than the cross itself, so 5 inches. And I'm only going to do one loop of this. And bring it down to match the other tail and cut it. Now I've had so much going on this weekend with the event and it being cold. It's just been crazy. Okay, next ribbon. I'm going to come in only about 8 inches with the tail. And I'm going to do 2 loops on each side. So you twist in the middle. These loops you want to be a little bit smaller, so these are going to be 4 inches. Twist in the middle. Come over, twist. And I'm going to do 2 loops on each side. 4 inches, twist, 4 inches, don't twist. Okay, I love how that ribbon just does that on its own. Okay, you take your zip tie, run underneath everything. Bring it snug to your finger. Uh-oh. see, I didn't get it all. So now, I'm going to have to redo that bow. This is what happens when you're in a hurry. I shouldn't be in a hurry today. I should take my time. Okay, 12-inch tail, twist. We're going to come over 5 inches, twist, come over 5 inches, don't twist. Bring your tails down. Okay. Go. 8-inch tail, twist. This is going to be about 4 inches. Come in, twist. Some very cute ribbon. It don't have a whole lot of wire in it, but it's still cute. Twist 4 inches over, loop back around, twist in the middle. We're going to do one more loop on each side. 4 inches, twist. Four inches. Don't twist. Now let's try that again. We go under everything. Gotta make sure. Bring it around. Bring it down to your finger. Lift it up. Grab it with your other hand. Spin it around. Get another pipe cleaner out. Not pipe cleaner, zip tie. I think I'm going to go with one a little bit shorter, because we ain't got to go crazy lengths. Slide it through the little loop. Bring it snug, but not tight yet. You got to work your magic on here. Bring your tails down, get your loops where you want them, all that good stuff. Okay, now, tight. Now usually I make a small loop to go in the middle. I did not this time. I think I'm going to try and find a pipe cleaner that matches it. And add that in there. And then it's going to go in there like that. It's going to be so good. Okay, let's see what kind of pipe cleaner I got. I don't even need a whole one. I just need to wrap it about twice to hide the zip tie. Now you could use this to attach it, but I'm not. I'm going to use the zip tie because it's sturdier. Okay. Okay, now I'm going to take my greenery and I'm going to cut off 2 pieces. It's not going to take a lot of flowers on here to make this extra special. just going to cut all these off. They don't have to be super long because this is not a very big cross. We're just trying to add just a little bit to it. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take and see about where I want these to go. And I'm thinking at an angle like that. So I'm going to make like a little mini swag here. I'm just going to throw all this on here, or layer all this on here. Get the links how I want them. You know, you got to spread your stuff out, so yeah. So it looks more full. Okay. That one's got more flowers on it. I like it better on the bottom. I'm trying to do like a little S shape. Or not really an S shape, but make things go in a certain direction. Okay, so I like that. Get a pot cleaner. And we're just going to zip tie all these together. Y'all, these zip ties are getting on my nerves. Make sure everything's in there. Okay. Make sure it's doing what you want it to do. That's okay. I'm gonna cut that little end off. Actually, it's gonna be closer together. Okay, now I'm going to take this zip tie and try and get all this to go. Take my scissors here, and there's an open square on the back right there. I'm going to take my scissors and poke a hole through there, or 2 holes through there. So I can attach it right through there. Yeah, I'm sorry if this is a bad video. Okay, it's in there. Before you pull it tight, make sure it's sitting how you want it to sit. And then pull it tight. Let me turn my hot glue back on. I think I might need some. Okay. And this is what we have so far. And I'm going to go back in and fill it in with some more of this greenery and stuff. Closer to the bow. these ribbon tails, I'm not going to dovetail them, but because it's like a real sheer type texture to them, so I'm just going to cut them at an angle. And I'm going to make sure that the same ones, the ones on the same side, are cut at the same angle. And then I'm going to reverse the angle on the other side. And you do it the same way you do a dovetail, you just don't fold it in half. Like so. And this is real pretty. And this ribbon don't have a lot of wire in it. It's got some, but it's not super duper heavy duty wire. I'm just going to bring this tail down behind the leaves so it's kind of held in place. Try and curl this one up a little bit, and I just use my fingers, curl it up. Y'all, nothing's working out right for me today. I bet I look like a total amateur. I'm just going to give it a little curl. Give that one a little curl. Okay. All right. I'm going to use some of these pink flowers here. And then we'll put these all around the bow. Close to the bow. And I'm just going to glue them in there. Glue ready. I might even take some of this green here. I'm going to break it down off the stem. So there's like, don't be scared to break down your flowers as far down as you want. As far down as you want. Okay. I'm just going to go up in between the bow and the ribbon that's on the frame, and just glue these flowers in there. That's all I'm doing. My glue gun's acting crazy. I'm just going to lift the bow up just a little bit and go right underneath there with these flowers. And I place it there first to see if I'm going to like it or not before I put the hot glue on there. more sprig of this greenery right there. You can make these as full or as simple as you want. I got to keep turning them though, so I don't put everything on one side. And so I can see. And you just find anything to go up underneath. The zip tie, the bow, the little folds in the fabric, all that'll work. Like that. I've got flowers poking through. You just have to play with it until you get it the way you want it. Some pink right there. Do I? You didn't stick. Get in there. And y'all, I've said I am not an expert plenty of times. I taught myself how to do all this stuff by watching people and playing with stuff. So it takes time to get it the way you like it. I'm not saying to get it right, because all of it's right if you like it. So if you like it, that's all that matters. Okay, and here we go. Let's see if I can see it. Nice little greenery and pink little flowers that matches the pink and the green in this ribbon. That ribbon's hard to see, y'all, but it's really pretty. And then the ombre ribbon with the pink and the purple. Real pretty. Okay. So that's that project for today. Y'all let me know about the boot. I've got some sunflowers picked out for it, and these other flowers. Not sure what kind they are. There's no tag on here, so. But this, I'm thinking sunflowers will be okay for summer and for fall. And if nobody likes it, I might like it. I might put it in my house. So, but I need to get everything together for that. Make sure it's what I want to do. If y'all want to see a video on that, leave me a comment and I will record it. Yeah. And if not, I'll just do another wreath video for y'all. But I try to change things up so y'all don't get bored with me. Speaking of which, thank y'all so much. I am almost at 500 viewers or subscribers. I checked this morning and I was at 479. So that is fantastic. Y'all are awesome. And I appreciate it. And I promise this week, Friday, I will come out here Friday morning and I will record a video and it will be up to y'all by Friday afternoon. I promise. Okay. So y'all let me know about the boot. Just put yes boot or no boot and I'll get it. Alright, and I'm going to go inside, get my housework done, and thank y'all for hanging out with me, and I'll see you next time.